Coming up on the Lakeside Loop, Swing Choir goes to Choral Fest, students donate blood, crochet and knitting club begins, and Lakeside holds a special service for Veterans Day. The Loop starts now. Welcome back to Lakeside Loop. I'm Alan Burris.
And I'm Kayla Bolt. If you've seen our choirs at the many concerts throughout the year, you have had the opportunity to see the hard work that they put in. This last Friday, the Swing Choir headed off to Choral Fest in Appleton to show off their efforts there. Matthias Yankee tells us more.
So Choral Fest happened. It was a lot of fun. 500 singers came together from around the state. I met some people from Miami, Florida, which was kind of cool. Friday we performed Enchanted. That was a lot of fun. It went pretty well. It's called the Pops concert, and basically all the schools, each school did a dance with a song, and they performed it in front of everyone. And we did Enchanted, which was a combination of 5 songs. And I did some cool tricks and flips, and it was a lot of fun. So Saturday we rehearsed from 8:45 to 6 o'clock at night, and then during the day we had a ton of breaks. We would break for 15-30 minutes, then we rehearsed in a separate group, and then we'd do a mass rehearsal. And then that night we got free time. We played a golfing simulator and basketball with all the kids. It was a lot of fun. So. I believe when my life is over, I'm going home just to live with my God. Sunday, we got to FVL around 12:45. We warmed up with everybody, and then at 2 o'clock we put on the concert, and it's called the Sacred Concert, which it's basically just praising Jesus for 2 hours, and we sang a lot of cool songs. A ton of people loved it, so it was really a lot of fun.
Great job to those who participated. Now it's time for Federation Flyby.
Welcome back to Federation Flyby. This week we have exciting news from Peace in Sun Prairie, where their cross-country and volleyball teams have done exceptionally well.
The boys and girls cross-country defenders, let's go volleyball, let's go cross-country, to state and to national!
The volleyball team had placed first in 3 different tournaments this year, and their cross-country team has won just about every meet. The cross-country team competed at the national level at Concordia Mequon, where the boys placed second and girls placed 8th. Well done, runners. There was also a send-off at Peace for the volleyball team as they will progress to the state tournaments at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Thanks to Peace for sharing these athletic achievements. God's blessings as you compete at state.
It's not often someone gets the chance to save a life, but that's what students who participated in the blood drive were able to do. Each donation has the chance to save up to 3 lives. It was made possible by everyone who signed up.
So last Tuesday we had a blood drive here at Lakeside, so it was a great opportunity to help save some lives and to donate some blood. So basically you just sign up for a certain time slot, and then you show your ID, and they basically check blood pressure and make sure you have enough iron in your blood. And then basically you just have to hydrate, eat some snacks before, and then you're all good to go. It went pretty well. I mean, everything was good about my blood so far, and then it was a pretty easy process, getting the blood drawn. It went by pretty quickly. It took maybe 5 or 10 minutes, but it was pretty easy. The snacks were great. Yeah, that was probably my favorite part. So you kind of get rewarded after and you get to just chill and eat some snacks. Yeah, it was great.
Thank you all who signed up and made this event possible.
The results from the Madison-La Follette Math Meet are in. Lakeside had 3 JV teams participate, and they took the top 3 spots. Josiah Meinl and Declan Vogel tied for first place with a perfect score. The Varsity 1 team took first place also.
We've talked about the new clubs offered at Lakeside before, but now it's time to add another one to that list, the Crochet and Knitting Club. This club is another opportunity to bring those together with similar interests, sparking new relationships with peers. Lexi Cron tells us more about this new club.
So Wednesday at 3:30, we all meet up in the library, and you can either work on a project that you've already started, or if you're like me and you didn't know how to crochet, then they teach you. So there's like a whole wall of yarn in the back. They have a bunch of colors. It's all donated from Twice as Nice. And they have like hooks and tools, so you don't need to bring one if you don't own any. You can either make a project for yourself, or if you're a beginner like me, just start something small to get the reins. But the goal is to eventually start making like blankets and hats and sweaters for like certain charity donations like NICUs and hospitals, because they're talking about like with crocheting, there's like holes in the blankets and stuff, so they don't have to worry about babies suffocating or things. So yeah, the plan is to start making stuff for charities like hospitals and such. So they sent out this email to like all the classes to like, hey, this new thing is starting, you can join. And I was interested because I've always liked crafting, and I have sewed in the past. It just sounded fun to me. Don't be afraid about showing up, because you don't have to have any experience, and everyone there is really nice and welcoming. Yeah. You don't have to be a girl. So only 2 guys showed up. Everyone's welcome.
Looks like you guys have lots of fun at the meetings.
The Warriors went to Belleville for the annual Capital Conference academic competition and won for the 2nd year in a row. Team members take individual tests in the categories of English, social studies, and science, then compete in team challenge rounds as well. Our senior members showed exceptional leadership in the team rounds. Special medalist awards were earned by Maya Dom for English 10, Lexi Cron for English 11, Violet Larson for English 12, and Elias Schreiber for Geography for the overall highest score in each category. Great job, Warriors!
While fall sports have come to a close, the girls' cross-country team accomplished something great this season, qualifying for state. They ran the race with GSM written on their arm, which is a reminder that God strengthens me. The girls finished in 8th place. Hannah Minning gives us an insight into this experience.
6, 5.
Let's go, Lakeside!
Well, we went to state, and that was really fun. The girls did really well. It was a very cool experience for anyone thinking about joining cross country. It was just so amazing. The golf course ran really nicely, and everyone got like super awesome times. I don't know, just a cool experience. And so everyone was running above like a 28-minute. So it was a pretty quick race, a lot of talent. And then the race itself was like a professional cross-country course. So it was really well groomed, it was easy to run. It had some nice hills, and it was you got everything that you would want in a cross-country course. I love the girls. They're so genuine, and they're just so kind. And whenever we run, we're always so supportive of each other. And even if we have a hard day or an easy day, there's always smiles and laughs. Yeah, cross country is like a great sport. It's really great for anyone who wants to have like genuine relationships with some really nice people. You get to work hard and you get to have fun.
And now you're in the loop.
Congrats to the girls' cross country team. Way to represent your Savior at the meet.
Last week, Lakeside held a special chapel to commemorate those who have served our country. Veterans were able to come share a chapel service with Lakeside with a performance of the national anthem by a select Warrior Band members. Natalie Pop tells us more.
So here at Lakeside on Veterans Day, we have a bunch of veterans who are in connection with Lakeside students and alumni come back, and they get to have a breakfast here. And we give the chance to show the students who has served our country that's related to Lakeside and give them the chance to thank them for their service. Yeah, we had a keynote speaker who talked about his experience with being a veteran and what Veterans Day means to him. I was then able to talk about the new Wall of Honor we have here at Lakeside, and then all the veterans were able to attend a chapel service. My family's always instilled in me the importance of thanking our veterans veterans, so when I started competing at Miss America, I really wanted my focus to be those who have served our country. So through donation drives and different collections, I've been able to show thanks to our active military veterans and their families. I've also had the chance to get to know veterans across the state of Wisconsin, specifically one World War II veteran named Dr. Lou Harned, who's actually able to be there for the breakfast, and I wrote a children's book on his story, and it's just so important to me to thank our veterans because of what they've done for our country.
Thank you to those who have served our country. We are all grateful for the sacrifices you have made. And now, it's teacher time.
Teacher time, teacher time, teacher time with Alan Burris.
What do pirates like to do in their free time? They make art. The teacher we are interviewing today also likes to make art in their free time, but isn't a pirate, that we know of. Welcome, Miss Hepner, to Teacher Time.
Well, what would you like to know, Alan?
If you could go back in time for a week and relive part of your life, what part of your life would you relive and why?
Oh man, I would say that I would love to go back to the week I graduated college. It was a lot of fun. I had the Big Ten outdoors competition for track and field, and having to get the whole entire family from Indiana back up here in time to graduate was a lot of fun.
How did you decide to become an art teacher?
I decided to be an art teacher quite randomly. I loved art. Mrs. Tetzloff really made it enjoyable to love art. And when I went to college, I just kept taking more classes. And the more I took them, the more I enjoyed them. And the next thing I knew, I was graduating with a education degree in art.
What is the funniest thing a student has sculpted or drawn for you, and why?
I would say anytime students in elementary school would spell my name wrong or spell all the words wrong. That was always fun. But I would have to be the recurring self-portraits or the portraits that students draw of me. Those were always fun. The worse, the better.
Which other teacher's class would you enroll in, even for just a day, and why?
History classes. I love history. And science. That's a lot of fun too. And probably a couple of religion classes because I'd like to learn a little bit more too.
What was it like throwing shot put at your level?
It was fun, it was intense, and it was hard, but totally worth it.
Now, time for the speed round. Favorite form of art?
Sculpture.
Favorite art medium?
Metals.
Beach or mountains?
Mountains.
Favorite thing to draw?
Objects.
Dream vacation?
Ooh, anything overseas.
What color would art be?
Green.
Now you're in the loop. I'm Kayla Bolt.
And I'm Alan Burris. Thanks for watching, and God bless.